Good day, Pinoy Clicksters and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. The upcoming Heroclix set is DC Masters of Time. So for this video, we're going to mention our legacy forecast. Okay, so we're looking at figures in our collection that we hope to get the legacy treatment. Okay, so you can see here our favorite DC Zatana. This is her bombshells format. Okay, so but I don't particularly like the bombshell, meaning it's good, but there's a Zatana that is better, which is the Zatana from the Batman, the animated series. Okay, so this particular figure I use in my winning team, second place finish in one of the nationals here in the Philippines. So this is a figure that is dear to me. Okay, so I like this particular Zatana because it generates the bats that has shape change and enhancement. So I love range teams. That will be very useful for range teams. Perhaps though change the point value of Zatana to 50 and 30 points, okay, to make it more manageable, and keep the perplex prob please if ever for this figure. Okay, so that's our first choice. Speaking of bystanders, my second choice is from the Harley Quinn Gotham set, Queen Bee. Okay, so she generates the bee drone, okay, but as a power action. So perhaps that can now be like a sort of leadership, and then when you succeed, generate a bee drone bystander. Okay, so you can see that she has running shot and a special attack power, which is mind control. With 3 targets and all opposing characters adjacent to the original target becomes target, meaning it's like an energy explosion mind control, which can be devastating in today's meta game. So but 110 points, not a bit too much, perhaps 80 points, or make it close 100 points for the Queen Bee. Okay. Because it is a DC set, there's always going to be some sort of trinity that will be legacied, and I hope it's Diana Prince, Justice Rider. Okay, I think the Cowboys or the Western are a sub team in the upcoming set, so I chose. That's why I chose this. Okay, this is from the Elseworld set. I actually am not so familiar with this particular Diana Prince, but this is the only one I have with the Justice Rider name. Okay, High Noon as a trait might be kept. Okay, and unique modifier, always a good thing to keep. This is just a common figure, so not so powerful. Perhaps lower points as always. And then probably give her like senses or the Wonder Woman team ability, okay, so that she can deflect like bullets, things like that. Okay, so another trinity is the Superman, a trinity variant. Okay, so Superman from the Rebirth set. By the way, I'm only picking one from the DC sets that I have. So Superman is from the Rebirth set. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this figure, but my friend Heinz is a big fan of this figure, so he will be elated if this gets the legacy treatment. Okay, loving the +1 value at the beginning of of your turn, or +2 if you are modifying it +2 if you started the game with the full points. Okay, but 150 points is too much for this particular character. Perhaps like 100, and then this one might be 50 points. Okay, and increase the perplex to, I don't know, +2 or even +3, but that can be distributed in any combat value. Okay, keep the perplex and probability control, so that makes it much more sturdier. Okay, and having a rollout. Okay, so Superman of China for Heinz. Okay, and then as I don't have a lot of DC figures, I only have very few oldies but goodies for DC. Okay, and what I have here is the blue Beetle. Okay, so because Booster Gold will be part of the set, so hopefully his pal and buddy Blue Beetle will also be there. Okay, so I don't know this particular figure, but the sculpt is nice. Okay, great sculpts tend to be great candidates as well for legacy figures. This is from, what set is this? Okay, so I don't know what set this is, but it might be something to look at. Okay, so Blue Beetle. And finally, the last one is a character also in the booster, Rip Hunter himself. Okay, future past scientist keywords. He might be the Ultra Chase or one of the chases in the set. So hopefully they will be giving a legacy treatment for an older version of Rip Hunter. So again, I'm not so familiar with this particular set. Same set of the Blue Beetle. Seems to be a lot of good sculpt in that particular set. So hopefully Rip Hunter. Okay, so those are the figures in my collection. DC that I wish to get legacy. Special shout out. I don't have this figure, but if he gets legacy, a lot of people will be happy, I think. And that is Barbatos. Okay. So I think Barbatos was strong when it was released, but he can be meta depending on how they do the treatment for him. And obviously he has a great sculpt. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Who would you like to be legacy in the upcoming DC Masters of Time set? Bye bye.